Hey guys, it's Wilson, and today we're gonna try Rimworld. So, I say gonna try, I've actually played a lot of this game. I'm very, very bad at it, but I love it. I love this game so much. I've probably put, I don't know, more hours in it this last week than I'd like to admit to all of you people. So, we're gonna go ahead and start a new game. It's a colony simulator, so someone I know who's not familiar with the game compared it similarly to The Sims, except with a much, much sadder story to tell. So, um, the core idea behind it is right here. The three of you awake in your crypto sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Some time later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. So a Rimworld, the way space travel works in this game, like the lore behind it, is that you actually go into a cryo sleep, which keeps your body preserved at the age you are currently, while you travel through space. Well, the core galaxy is much, much closer together, and as you go out, the travel between worlds gets to be, a very, very long time. To where you get to the very outer parts where entire worlds could be filled with barbarians and medieval tribes or medieval peoples or tribes peoples, and of course pirates. So the game is very, very interesting. If you're interested in reading the lore, there's a link to the website in the description. Feel free to catch up if you're interested, but I'm not going to go into a whole lot of it. The way it works is we're going to play the classic Rimworld experience. I have yet to beat it. The goal is to rebuild the spaceship and get off of this planet. But the game has been very consistent with crushing me into nothing every single time, telling some of the saddest stories about these poor people who crash land on this planet. So let's go ahead and get started. It starts with the same amount of stuff every time, and across the map there's a bunch of other stuff that's available. You start with 3 people, and we're going to be playing on Cassandra Classic, who's she's the AI storyteller. She's going to create all the events: pirate raids, resource drops, animal attacks, blights, and other events of that sort. And we're going to play her on challenging, and we're going to play it on permadeath mode. Now, Israel Blarg doesn't play it on permadeath mode because he wants to be able to go back to a save if the game's corrupted or however that goes, but I'm going to go ahead and just play with permadeath mode because I like to take more risks, I guess. The other storytellers we may try later, but the initial gameplay, I'm going to go ahead and leave it like this. Now, I just realized that you can't see my mouse, so I'm going to fix that really quickly, and hopefully that it won't be a problem. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So now you can see my cursor, and let's get started. So create the world in honor of Skwiggerton, who did the new the new banner art for my YouTube channel. I've been playing with the seed Squigs with a capital S for Squigs, not the last S, but the first one, and it generates the same world every time you use the same name, but I keep choosing different locations to start in. Now, you'll note here that these little red dots, that's where pirate bases are. The Donkeys of Torment pirate band is up there, so I'm trying to avoid those areas. I'm kind of looking for a tribe, so here's a tribe. Oh no, this is an Outlander town. I'm not gonna play in the tundra because playing with her like this is, or playing with Cassandra is hard enough as it is. I don't need to make it any harder. Here's another faction. This is a tribe. They're green, apparently. Other towns are blue. Outlander town. Okay. So, but the truth is, we're gonna probably play somewhere in here, where the winters aren't super harsh and the summers aren't super harsh, and we have a decent growing period. So temperate forest, mountainous, that sounds great. Let's go ahead and do it. Now, character generation, I haven't decided if I'm going to leave or if I'm going to leave in the content where I'm randoming these characters to halfway decent characters. Because some of them are just terrible. Like, just terrible. Like, oh, this one is a great example. Just so bad. So I may or may not leave these in. But I'm gonna go ahead and record it and see how I feel in the editing process. So if it skips this part, it'll be about here. Now, I don't know. So we're in the mountains. So mining is important. And I only have a miner of 4. That's terrible. That is not good at all. So we're gonna random them out. Bloodlust. This guy would be great if he was better at shooting. But we need at least one excellent shooter. 9 is good, but I don't like that he can't do anything else. And we need a decent researcher. This person's actually not that bad, but he's not willing to do dumb labor, which really upsets me because dumb labor is things like hauling stuff around and cleaning. And that is very important. And all of these things are random. You can't just pick what you want. If you hover over these, it'll tell you more about their backstory. I'm not going to read them. It's just, if you want to read them, you can go ahead and pause the screen. But I'm not going to. So let's go ahead and random this guy. We're looking for someone who's not incapable of dumb labor and is good at shooting. But as they set my... So he's not capable of doing intellectual stuff, which is part of... Yeah, he's not able to do research. But he's depressive, which is a horrible, horrible negative. Now, masochistic and sanguine is great, especially for someone who's a bodyguard. That's great. Now, he has some damage to his arms and hand. That's unfortunate. He has a bad back. How old is she? 51. Okay, you know what? We're just going to random again. Let's see what else we can find. This person is amazing at combat. Oh man, so amazing at combat, but he does not want to do any dumb labor. But he can do most of the other things, so if that's good. Too smart, that's helpful. You know what? I think I'm going to take this person. His speed's not going to be amazing. Let's take a look at his speed real quick. Speed, health. He only moves at 87%. That's fine. I had one who moved at 50% and she was okay. So let's go ahead and take this one. Vladlin? No. We're not going to do that. We're going to make it something much easier to remember. Let's call her... Oh, now I can't think of a name. Call her Tina. Tina Levy, and she will go by Tina. Okay, next person. Now we have a great melee and a great shooter, and someone who's good at artistic stuff. Let's go ahead and find some. This person's actually pretty good, but I'm hoping to get a higher research out of her. Maybe I'm asking too much. She won't do dumb labor. That's unacceptable. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Mining of 14. Doesn't matter what else. Neurotic. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, this one's not a brawler, right? No. Okay. I feel like having... No, I don't want to do that one. Trigger happy, neurotic, no. Animals is really high. Crafting is high, which is good, because that'll help us make weapons. But generally, I'm not... She's a cannibal. Awesome. Annoying voice. Okay, let's try someone else. Let's try something else here. Melee, okay. No, let's go with someone with growing. Yes, this is great. No, dumb labor. Man, this incapable of dumb labor thing, I already randomed it, but when they're incapable of dumb labor, it really upsets me. Incapable of mining, that's not okay. Research of 12, that's great. That may actually be worth taking her just on its own. Him on its own. Luxembourg, okay. No, I don't wanna do that. Hard worker, research, okay. Nope. Dumb labor again. Yeah, now the longer I do this, the more I think I'm gonna cut this part out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what's going on. Night owl. No, no. Let's just go until we get someone with a decent shooting. Then, how about we do that? 10. Not capable of cleaning or plant work. Really, I just want someone who is incapable of violence. That's not what I want at all. Let's try again. Let's get someone with growing. Growing. Come on. Construction. Alright, alright. Ah, the dumb labor thing is killing me. There we go. This is an excellent character. Bounty hunter. Lumi the bounty hunter. Nice. Hadley. Okay, that's not what I want. I need someone with research, right? Research and mining. Those would be appreciated. Here we go. And mining. Okay. Yeah, growing, mining, research, social. Even better. Let's do this. Okay. Now that we've got our 3 people, LeBlanc, Lumi, and Tina, let's go ahead and, you know what, I don't want to call her Tina. Let's call her, I don't know, Rosa. Rosa, Tina, Rosa, or Tina Levy, or Rosa Levy. But she'll go by Levy. There we go. That'll fix my problem here. LeBlanc, Lumi, and Levy. Okay, let's get started. All of them start with L. That's funny. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so when the game starts, there's a bunch of stuff, and I'll explain it as I go through. So this first episode is going to be a little slower getting started than it will be later on. Parts of the game. Okay, so this is what I read earlier, so I'm not going to go ahead and read that again. But our people will land, spawn, and then we'll pause. Okay, so these are food, these packaged survival meals, and this is what you'll eat at the beginning. These little X's means that they can't interact with it, which we're going to remove because we want them to interact with it. The components we want them to interact with. So let's go ahead and find our best melee person, who I believe is Lumi. Yeah, but she's also good at shooting, so she's actually going to be our gun person. So let's go ahead and equip a pistol on her. Lumi is going to take the rifle, because you start with a pistol, a survival rifle, and a plasteel knife. And she's going to take the plasteel knife. We're going to change all of them. Actually, you know what? Maybe she should run. But Lumi and Levy should always fight when encountered with enemies, because their default behavior is to run. Make sure that gets changed, because I forget sometimes and it becomes a problem. So let's see where we're going to be. This is a pretty open map, unfortunately. I don't really like it when it's this open, but I'm not going to start it over. I'm just going to play it through and see what we get. I think we're going to stay right here in this centerpiece here. Am I going to do that? I don't think so. Yeah, I am. So let's go ahead and lay down the structure of where we're going to be. We're going to build right here. This will be our initial base of operation. And we will put doors here and there. And you got to add all this yourself. Now you can directly control them sometimes, or for the most part actually. but I try not to do that too much. I do a lot, but I try not to. But I do a lot. That makes sense? So let's go ahead and make this whole area a dump site for now. The whole inside of the house, because the house, this is just a temporary location. Don't think we're doing anything serious over here. Let's make our hauling site, dump site right here. And by hauling, I mean dumping stockpile. This will hold our stuff like stones and dead bodies if there are any. Temporarily, of course, for dead bodies, but still. So we're gonna make it to where they can haul everything. I need to figure out where the ship landed. There it is. We need to break these down. I forgot to in one of the other games that I've played off camera. So we're not gonna start with that, but it does need to get done eventually. We've got some really good animals here for hunting, but that's enough of me talking. Let's actually let them do their jobs. So let's go. Now I'm going to play it at a much faster speed because I can always stop it if I need to, like I just did, for example. However, I'm going to probably slow it down to 2 here in a few minutes, or in a minute or so. We'll do that. And that'll give us plenty of places to put. Where is all the wood? There's one of them. So up here in the top left-hand corner, we have our list of materials. We don't have any wood, which is very concerning to me. Oh, here it is. Let's do that. There we go. I think that's all of it, too. Yeah? Okay. Now, it'll create a safe haven for them. And, we're not going to go at that speed. That's a little too fast for the beginning. And they're going to basically get everything that matters into the building. That's the key here. Now, we have a lot of these steam geysers, and this is going to provide us with a lot of power a little bit later in the game. So now that we've done that, we need more wood. We need lots more wood. So let's go ahead and let them do their stuff. They're eating a meal. I need to create a place for them to sit while they do that. I mean, it's too late for that now, so I'm not going to worry about it. But, I need to do that. It needs to be on my list of stuff to do. I tend to forget about things. Now, we're going to go ahead and put it here. We're also going to put the torch in the middle so that it lights the whole area. Now, we could make chairs, dining chairs, but the truth is we need to just put some regular chairs down. That'll be good enough for now. Let's go ahead and speed it up again, because I need them to do their jobs. I need them to do it much faster than they are currently doing it. Now, there's also a little a Yorkshire Terrier, my bad. And he will eat your food, because, you know, they eat food. Sad days. Okay, so let's go ahead and do manual priorities. And this 17 to 12, I think it's Lumi who has the very, very capable gun skill. Yeah, so she's going to be our primary hunter. Also, they don't need that much sleep. We're going to go ahead and say you only need 4 hours of sleep. And then you can do whatever you want for the rest of it. Now, that just makes sure that they're kind of on the same schedules. I don't need everyone awake at odd times during the game. It'll upset them, and as people get upset, bad things happen, as you will see soon. You will see soon that it gets bad. I tend to overlook stuff, and things get bad. So let's make Lumi our only hunter. And let's target some of these people. We're going to actually make a fire first. Let's go ahead and do that now. Campfire right outside. Right there. So let's go ahead and build that up. And what else do we need? A fueled generator will eventually be my goal. We're going to actually build out this direction, I think. So let's do that, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to do that yet. We're going to go ahead and just get the initial stuff done. We'll go into bills, add a bill for the campfire, and cook a bunch of simple meals, because that's going to be a big deal. And we'll make it, let's say 10 per person. Let's do that. I don't know who's going to end up getting that But it looks like the only person who can cook is Lumi. How unfortunate. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh well. We can also let Levy cook too. But they're gonna make Lumi do it for now. Let's hunt. No, first thing we need to do is decide where we're gonna build our actual base. Because this is nice and all for now, but this is not what I want to do long term. Now, what I'm thinking about doing is taking this area, like this whole area here. And to do that, we'll start building against this wall, which we'll claim. And once we've claimed it, it'll be ours. I really don't know what the difference is between claiming it and not claiming it is. Like I said, I haven't played a huge amount of this game. I've never even made it to the spaceship building process. I always end up getting destroyed by raiders or something. But let's do a bunch more log cutting, because that is really what we need to do. So let's cut all the trees in that area, because that's what we're going to end up doing. And let Lumi go ahead and do all of that work over there. Now, plant cutting can be Lumi. Let's make that her last priority. So it's actually made so that it's actually set up so that 1 is always first, but on numbers that are all the same, the higher priorities on the left, lower priorities on the right. So all of our people are sleeping right now. And let's just go ahead and speed that up, because normally what we'll do is once we get enough wood to start building, which is what we're at now. Let's go ahead and do that. How long is this? 10? That's great. Let's make it 18. No, let's make it 22. That's 65 wood just on its own. Let's start smaller than that. There we go. Let's do that. So that this area ends up being 5 by 6. Yeah, okay. That's perfect. Let's do that. So 5 by 6. There we go. Okay, so it needs to come out to here. So 30 tiles is what makes one person comfortable, if I remember correctly. And this food needs to go into. I have an idle colonist. Who is it? Is it Levy? It is Levy. Well, Levy, what do you do? You kill things. Okay, I see. LeBlanc, how about you come over here, drop off this knife, because you really don't need it. To be honest, if LeBlanc is fighting somebody, she is probably gonna die. Okay, now she's gonna be my hunter now that I've changed my mind. Since Lumi does so many other things, we don't need her to do that as well. Yeah, as you can see here, Lumi, the wider the border is, the better she is at the job. And she's just good at a lot of things here in the middle. And the little tiny dots next to it show her interest in that ability. So she has she has an interest in hunting. But Lumi, if you look here, has 2 of those little symbols, which means she has a passion for that. And that is judged based off of the character's flames here. So shooting and melee are what's used for hunting. So the average of those 2 together is your hunting skill. It'll all start to make sense as we play, hopefully. Oh, I didn't actually tell her to do anything. So we're going to just slaughter this collection of... I don't know if they're going to attack her right away. Yeah, they attacked her. Oh, she's resting. She's hurt. She's hurt. Alright, so that's probably a bad idea. Let's not do that. What I can do is hunt things that won't attack back. Let's do that for now. Like, this won't attack back. I don't think the turkey attacks back. The boar might. But I'll do that one anyway. Let's see how it goes. I know that bunnies don't, for sure, and neither do raccoons. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh, man. Okay, see, like I said, I'm not amazing at this game. I make a lot of mistakes. Lumi's cooking some more. That's good. We need the food. She is way up there doing stuff. Lumi is fully healed. Okay, cool. So let's yeah, so the boars do attack back, unfortunately. Oh. Oh man. Okay, let's fix that. She carried it all the way over to that other dumping zone that I had created where I should have probably put it here instead. Let's go ahead and delete that one. Do it again. We got plenty of wood now. Oh man, so much wood now. Let's create some furniture. So furniture is the core, um, I guess, cornerstone of this game. It makes places pretty. It's used for pretty much everything. It's really important, is really what I'm going for here. Let's go ahead and put it here. Yeah, maybe. Let's put it there. I know I haven't cleared the floor, but that's less important than getting the building built. Okay, so she's accidentally dragged that character or that boar over there. And you know what? I just realized I need to make it over here anyway. That's okay. Everything's okay. We're okay. Let's delete that one. And we will put the very first butcher table right here. We'll put it right there, in fact. Yeah, that looks good. So we can do that. We'll build an electronic sewing machine there. No, we won't do that. We will, however, build the research desk, which is very, very important. And while we do that, we will also build a wall to protect said things. And we'll put a door in right there. Yep, there's no power there. That's okay, though. We're going to put the power... So getting a wall up over here is actually really important to keep us safe from all of the pirates. Actually, the raids is what they're called. But okay, so this is just an introduction, really, to this game. I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. Let me know what you think. I will probably do one more episode, actually, after this. So tell me what you think anyway. And I will talk to you on the next one. Or I guess, yeah, I'll talk to you on the next one.